Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the finest on of War Soulstorm this side of East Yorkshire. And today we've got a 3 versus 3 on Classier Luton. Playing on Team 1 as the Tau Empire, we have got Matt. We've got Rob playing as the Imperial Guard. And we've got Count Zendi playing as the Space Marines. Whereas on Team 2, playing as the Necrons, we've got Starsky Ebank Zero. We've got Ritvi Kanani playing as the Space Marines. And we've got Aspadnit playing as the Necrons. So we got double Necrons on the Northern team. We've also got some unpainted Space Marines. So kind of grey, much like the Necrons, keeping up the colour theme over there. And, you know, the goody two-shoes, Tau, Imperial Guard and Space Marines, all the goodies on the southern side. Also very much like the sensible naming culture of Rob for the Imperial Guard and Matt for the Tau Empire. I think I might do that with the channel. I might just start calling it Steve or Stephen with a PH, because that's how you correctly spell Stephen, just in case you weren't aware. You know, no, I won't. No, Miss Lanchuk, much more enticing and alluring name. So we're just capturing their bits and bobs and their nearest and dearest as is good and proper. Obviously, the Necrons with their ability to deep strike inflated ones and also potentially teleport on the other side if they build up a friendly plasma generator, although I don't know if these guys are aware of such shenanigans or mischief to be afoot, but we shall see how they go about their wicked and foul business. 2 Necron Lords to jump around to support their allies, and such always a good thing. Got Vespids from Matt moving on down onto the right-hand side. I assume we're going to be jumping past the Necron Warriors and dealing with the plasma generators, as is their want and need. You'll also notice that I've cranked up the graphics quite considerably. If you've watched the past month or so, you'll notice that I've struggled a little bit graphically on the channel. Now I thought to myself, well, my graphics drive has been updated. Why is things struggling? So I decided, right, okay, let's just really, you know, check all the drivers that I've got. And I think it was the sound driver that's not been updated for about 2 years. That's been doing my problems in. So I've bunged everything up to max graphics. I think we'll still have a few technical issues here and there, but I'm just trying to figure out, you know, my own little personal stress test here. So I do appreciate all of you boys and girls at home for being polite and sensible in the comments when we've had like 5 frames per second as we go on. Speaking of 5 frames per second and these Grey Marines, if you want to see some sensual Grey Marines or some beautiful pale Tau up on your tabletop, have a look at the bottom right hand side, the player support. They've got all colour schemes sorted, not just lovely greys, but also beautiful blues, tantalising reds, any colour or shade you want. Even, dare I say, the pinkest of pink they've got. I know that the chap who runs it mentioned that in the comments a little while ago. Check him out, link in the description below, and thank you for sponsoring the channel. The Vespids going to try and do their business. They've got this plasma generator down to half health. While they might struggle to kill it, considering that the little scabs are, you know, repairing it and stuff, the Tau Commander came over to add a little bit of levity to there, but Rit Vinky deciding to bring forth a squad of Space Marines and a Force Commander, which will send them back from whence they came. It's a nice little bit of friendship going on there. We will also swap over to a faction with some voice lines in there, just so we got those in the back of... Oh no, what are you doing? Rob, what are you doing? You don't need a heavy ball to it. Near a critical location. Oh, you don't need... Oh, it hurts. It hurts my soul. It hurts my mind. Well, I suppose I guess I could say that Rob is trying to rob the centre away from their opponents. I know. It's unfair that I could be this funny. Clearly I need to share it with everyone else, but, you know. Oh, shut up now. Anyway, Space Marines will be having a rude awakening as they're attempting to capture this critical location. Now I have a Psyker for the command squad. Could also do with a priest. Always go for a priest and a Psyker. That's what you want and need. Got Commissar as well, which is a nice touch. Always helpful to have a Commissar to boost morale, as well as his powerful last pistol to do the damage. All incoming fire, although imagine the commander been sent sky high. There we go, there's the slight drop in frames. But considering we've got everything on max, that's fine by me. We'll take it, we'll play around with it next game. Got some snipers coming in from Count Zendi. The Space Marines chased away as Oh, for a sec. Yeah, these Necrons have got red trousers on. Fantastic stuff. Like disco flares. Disco is never dead. It's just in stasis. Just in stasis, gosh darn it.
6 minutes.
Yeah, Space Marines be chased away. The Necrons are going to try their best to break the morale of these guys. It's a sad shame, but they're going for sergeants. Have you gone for a tactical... You've gone for tactical control. Fair enough, so plenty of grenade launchers potentially. And a fistful of flayed ones inside Matt's base here. Got to very quickly make short work of this tower barracks. No Krooks for you, I'm afraid. And to be fair, maybe Krooks aren't the most ideal things to go for, because there'll be no floor lasagna for them to eat, because Necrons drop no floor lasagna. That's the one problem with them. So get some Vespids instead. Do have the Space Marines and Necrons putting in as much pressure as humanly possible. All the Guardsmen really struggling to stay alive at the moment, even with the heavy bolter turret support. Just goes to show, just don't even bother. Unless you're going for a really, really early game strategic point grab, maybe. But don't have two for a critical location. It's just a bit silly if you ask me. But yeah, all that's dead. The flayed ones are still causing a ruckus. To have the Guardsmen throwing down as much lasgun fire as humanly possible. We also have another squad coming over as well. You are allowed to go for grenade launchers. Those are allowed. But, oh, they've gone back home because we've got a cheeky fire squad doing their own business over here. So, not a bad idea. If you can't beat an enemy in your own base, try and slap them in their own. And that will force them to go on the retreat path. Necron Lord is teleported back home. They can just chill out over here. Pop the Necrons back into the monolith. He's teleported back over when these guys leave. And then summon them forth again. Not a bad idea, but good ideas from Matt. He's going to put all his production buildings on the back lines to prevent the Necrons from doing any unusual bits inside their base. Stuff suit team going in. And yeah, he's just got an army outside the Necrons' base. The Necrons seem to be none the wiser about it. Seem to have not built up that many plasma generators, I don't think. And not at the moment. What really do with getting around to that at some point. Snare trap goes down, but you know, if you haven't already placed it down, no point in throwing it at an enemy. It takes a while to set up. So just keep that in mind. Substitute team will soon be able to go for their fusion blasters. Imperial Guard also doing a long-range scan as well. So they will be aided, allowing the Fire Warriors to increase, well, not increase their range, but obviously their fire range goes further than their line of sight. The Necron Lord teleporting around. Oh, he's going to go for another flanking bit where I suppose, I assume, yeah, the Space Marines will come over and see what they could do. Going for a missile launch squad, and I do believe the other squad was plasma guns. All right, Saru, fair enough. Firepower's coming in. It seems that the vast majority of the fighting is happening between Matt and Aspidnet. The Bill of Scarabs avoiding combat as best they can. Obelisk being focused here. Space Marines now moving in. I assume that you're waiting for the right time to strike. Oh, no, the flayed ones, they're going to come down here. Fair enough. Here come the Space Marines. There's one friendly squad of flayed ones in there. Oh, there's two friendly squad of flayed ones. There we go, you can make a children's nursery rhyme out of that, I reckon. So Commander getting the flanking maneuver in there. Using his flamer to attempt to break the morale of the Space Marines. It'll take a while to do that, but it will get there eventually. But the Fire Warriors are now out of there. And that's a issue. That's a situation that Matt does not want. They're walking all over him like a carpet. Haha. Oh, two funny name jerks. Matt, carpet, do you get it? Haha. I know, again, too funny. It should be illegal. They can't stop me. Well, that Cadre headquarters is about to be dead, which is not great for them. These guys don't give a shit about that, so fair enough. Yeah, go for a Krook shaping sensor. Well, I mean, you got your builders, so as long as the builders stay alive, that's allowed. But they won't be alive for much longer on account of these bad men coming towards you. Got a little bit of archbadge going on over here. The Black Templar coming towards Stasik's Necrons and his powerful red trowers. Lots of sniper rifles there, so morale breaking won't be a problem for these guys. Also flame as well, so a pure morale breaking build. But these guys need to come down here and do something, anything, to save the tower. Otherwise they'll end up a big old 2v3. Plenty of grenade launchers there, and all the AoE damage from these tight-knitted flayed ones. Look at their health drop as quick as you like. The Necron Lord at the moment doesn't have any of his trinkets, so no John Cena beam to blind them at all. Flamer, the tower commander comes in, so Fire Warriors popping from that tower barracks, and all these dead flayed ones here. Now, because there are two Necron Lords, it might behoove him to say, right, okay, well, other Necron player, you go for the standard artifacts, and then this dude can go for the Resurrection Orb. Comes on in, spawns a fistful of flayed ones. Oh god, loads of alliteration going on here today, boys and girls. Look at Warriors here, all dead, and he's lost his army, sir. And, oh, that's the worst time to tech up. A Necron player teching up with no armor. I mean, how much armor do you actually have? You've got nothing! Got nothing. Good day, sir. You lose, potentially. So, once again, Space Marines are going to have to come in and save the day. Well, while the Space Marines are coming in, the other Space Marines of Count Zendi might potentially be moving into the centre. These Necrons, again, just don't really care about what's going on with their ally. Oh, no, I lied. There's more flayed ones coming in. There's always more, boys and girls. There's always more. All the stealth suits fall back. So you're going to do 0 damage to these Space Marines. And also dying as well. Not what you really want, but there we go. Tower falling back again. I mean, it feels like Groundhog Day. It feels like we've watched the same thing happen about 3 or 4 times. But who knows, maybe the 7th time he tries that will work. Oh, he had Pathfinders that time. Slight differentiation. Let me say that again. A slight differentiation, if that is indeed a word. Triple Chimeras for Rob. The sergeants and his men captured the critical location as well. The Chimeras will be able to stand up against these Necron Warriors, although struggling with their turning. Oh, look. Oh, brilliant. Love that. That's what we want to see. How many squads is that? That's three squads roundabouts. Oh, yeah, about 3. 4 if you include these guys. We've got no anti-vehicle there, and the double. But just, bloody hell, look at these gorgeous boys. It's like Sunset Tequila, but obviously a destroyer. Sunset Destroyer. I had a follow-up there, but I'm not going to do it, because that's probably a joke that I'm not allowed to say. But there was a joke that I could make, just know that I could. Plenty of Space Marines over by the critical location. It's getting to that point of the game now where people should now really be starting to get a fairly decent army on the go, but Space Marines, they've got quite a sizable amounts. The Imperial Guard, they've got their sort of things on the go. But where are you, Space Marines? What's happened to your boys? Did they die? Hold on, let me swap over to you. Oh, your boys are here. You've got snipers. Snipers, and these guys are playing watch around these flayed ones. They're expecting something. And while normally I'd say that's a bit of a waste, but I suppose you can't. There's a Necron Lord here. You have no idea what they're going to do. And, you know, as they say, if you plan for the worst, you'll never be surprised. However, you will be robbed of the joy of hope. So there is that. Snipers don't kill vehicles. That's another thing to keep under consideration. And I mean, you've still got plenty of space for more infantry. But Space Marines with missile launchers, or indeed the flying vehicles, whatever you call them, Landspeeder Tempests with crack missiles. Ooh, you've gone for the infiltrated Necron Lord upgrade. Very nice. No infiltration detection at the moment, although Space Marines do have good access to it. And there we go, there's the Resurrection Orb. We did miss it, but we now know it's a thing, so we can keep our peepers open for it. Well, the Space Marines were ready for it. Double Ritvi, Kanani, Dreadnoughts dropping in there. Also a Terminator squad as well. Thankfully the Imperial Guard were on hand as well to deal with stuff. So, Team 2 had the best idea. A really, really well thought out idea. Just these guys anticipated it. We do have some counter-attacking going on inside the base. Over here on the tower inside the Necron base. And it looks like that the Northern Space Marines and Necrons have been brought down pretty low, pretty down quickly. Do need some more anti-vehicle stuff to take care of these dreadnoughts there. I'm not sure why Discord keeps on sending me information. I am put on Do Not Disturb. Although, fun fact, when I'm on Do Not Disturb, feel free to disturb me. Just have it on because of reasons. Those are Crook Shapers? Are you Crook Shapers? You are Crook Shapers. Some of the best sync kills in the game, in my humble opinion. Maybe not necessarily against dreadnoughts. Yeah, definitely need some missile launchers on their Space Marines. What have you got, Landspeeder Tempest? Frag missile. Frag missiles don't do much against a vehicle. Starfire Warriors are still knocking around. And the Grey Marines, once again, it's just trying to test it at this point. So they're going to come in, and I assume absolutely murderize these towers. Although, good use of the photon grenade. They're doing what they can. They will die over here. The Necrons, invisible Necrons actually, slinking their way on over. Still no anti-vehicle from Rob and his guardsmen. And a beautiful little Cena beam right there for you. Gonna go into TF3. I mean, the Black Templars have saved the tower. Now is the tower's turn to repay the favour, but I don't know if they've got the units available. I'm gonna throw down a... Oh no, that's a enemy dreadnought. And more Terminators. This is what I mean when I've said before in previous Space Marine games. Their ability to deep strike late in the game allows them not only to support their allies in a frontal assault, but also keep that momentum going. And now we've got more flayed ones coming out of here. But essentially, Team 2 picks an area or picks a target and just throws shit at the wall and, you know, sees what sticks. Oh, just get some infiltration detection. There's an entire Necron army that you can't even see, but they're there on account of the glowy bits.
3 minutes.
I mean, no point moving things in until you can spot them. But they're going down. AHQ is dead. Do you have any more builders? I'm pressing the wrong things. Hold on. There we go. Do you have any more builders? You do. Ah, oh, look at this. It's a little coalition sensor going on down here. That's beautiful. And you've still got plenty of money, actually. Even though you've got no economy, you can still keep into the game. Tower Commander standing alone against all odds, and then dying against very, very clear odds, to be fair. Got some rogue guardsmen off on their own journeys, cutting off some incoming reinforcements. They've got the plasma guns. It's ideal against heavy armor of the Space Marines. I mean, never mind, they've got the guns, but... Oh no, that's not a bayonet charge. Boo! I thought it was a bayonet charge. That would have been quite funny. Oh yes, the Adeptus Mechanicum has blessed us with grand ordnance and holy weapons, but nothing beats sharp metal. We use sharp metal in this house. Well, Necrons are now in a warpath. There's a bunch of dead guardsmen here. They won't fall back, mind you, but they're, the gooses are cooked, as they would say. Or I suppose they are cooked if you are using modern vernacular and slang. Which, you know, just proves that every day goes by we stray more from the grace of God. But That's alright. Got. Oh, there's where the anti-vehicle was. Where were you earlier? Well, he's here now. And he's got plenty of targets to focus on. Team Wonder with the critical location countdown victory. Are they able to hold on to it? These guardsmen are maintaining the hold. These Space Marines attempting to get a decap on there. And oh, that's so sad. Oh, they have the potential. Oh, they have the potential. Oh, we've missed the second resurrection. I do apologise. No, I'm not going to go back and fix that in post. I have a limited amount of time before I have to go to bed.
Marine squad deployed.
Oh, I mean, these guys had it. They had the idea. They knew what was coming. But then they didn't anticipate that they'd just do the same on the other side of the map. Oh, go on, my son. Get in there. Yes. 2 boys, 1 gun. So 2 girls, 1 cup, but, you know, different. And probably more enjoyable to watch for most people. Not all people, mind you. Some people are that way inclined. I'm not here to shame, but I will judge in silence.
Yes, my lord.
Soul shenanigans are going over. We've got a fistful of Kroot Carnival. Oh, sorry, Kroot Shapers killing the flayed ones. That's okay. They'll just respawn in a few minutes, I imagine. I mean, I do believe, and I might be wrong here, but I'm fairly certain that when you rebuild your Necron Lord, all of his abilities are reset. So if everyone dies, just rebuild your Necron Lord and then resurrect him again. Just keep on keeping on. Oh, the moment they... yes, look at this. These 2 chaps going at it. You can't stop them. Just 2 heroes and a couple of mines. Although it looks like these... I mean, that's bad posture, really, isn't it? Now, I've done my heavy lifting training at work. I know that you're meant to lift with your knees and not your back. And yeah, he's not getting insured, is he? Oh, he's dead now. The mine's doing bugger all. But the fort was there. Let's got some guys inside the infantry command. Hold the line, gentlemen, hold the line. Ah, and the line is... it's still being held, I guess. Just a thin red smear where they used to be. And now no more. Merely a hoodie for these flayed ones to wear and bear. But the Coalition Centre lives on. Space Marine Guardsmen and Tau. And you got... I mean, I love this. This kind of thing. Survive for as long as you can. Have a glorious last stand. That's what we're really here for. If you want tactics and smart plays and an informative cast, you've came to the wrong place. Go on there. Bayonet charge. Beautiful stuff. Take that, you bastards. Sharp metal. That's what we live for. Oh, just all the blood everywhere. Thrown around like a rag doll. One singular fire warrior over there. He's lost his friends, but they'll fight in their honour. Space Marines making as much use of the distance as humanly possible, but just goes to show you don't need to paint your minis to win a game. But that being said, the game's not over. There's always a chance. Not much of a chance. Just look at him dance. He's dead once again. Now these guys, the Terminator squads. And, oh no, Matt's got some more Fire Warriors to join the fray. Nice that they could join. A little bit late for the party, but they're going to give it a good golly gosh try. Couple of destroyers swanning on in. These guys are taking their eyes off the prize. They want the Terminators dead. Beautiful shade of red as well. More like a rouge, really, but... Rouge Rebels! Oh, I'm so sorry. We're 3 for 3 in missing that resurrection orb being used. I'm sorry. Do you forgive me? I forgive me. More guardsmen coming in. There's only 5 of them. There's only 3 of them. There's only 2. There's only 1. But their memory lives on, you know. Oh god, that XP-88 broadside battlesuit barely got a lick of damage outdone. It's got a conga line of flayed ones. Very nice to see. Goes to show that maybe the flayed ones, or maybe Necrons in general, aren't Egyptian but British. Look at that wonderful queue. I've got Vespids. Ah, it's just fighting for every inch of ground. And we've actually got plenty of boys.
Scouts ready.
Count Zendi, what are you doing with these?
At your command.
Ah, yes, we'll
Lord,
scout them out.
Orders.
We'll see. Oh, ha, never mind. Count Zendi playing a long game here. Yeah, just out in the distance, out in the open. I mean, where the scout's going to make much of a difference? Nah, not really. But they missed on the glory, man. They missed out on the glory. Right, okay, right, well, we're not going to watch the Space Marines live on as such. I mean, what? The scout's going to die gradually over time. Write your fan fiction here about how the... Oh, dear. One scout meeting his maker by walking face first into a restored monolith. Well, there we go. That's the game for you. So cheers to Ritvi Kanani for sending this game into the Discord. Thanks, play support for sponsor channel. And if you want to help out the channel, there's a Patreon where for £1 a month, you get one game a week. There are Discords where Discord things happen. Link in the description. This weekend, we're going to do a live stream of a tournament. I think maybe I might be getting my dates wrong. Just keep your peepers peeled. We'll see what goes on. And I will see you in a bit. Peace.